welcome everyone. Yay. Just like before, previously, the last 2 weeks, I recommended grabbing a block-shaped object. So Elena has a cookbook, which is perfect. When we come into like a forward fold or a half Hanuman, half split shape, it just brings the ground a little closer up to you and is a little more gentle for opening through the hamstring. So something like that. If you don't have it, don't stress. It's just a little bit helpful. Yeah, perfect. That'll do. I did a class, an online class the other day where they recommended, or they said, if you wanted to grab a cushion and a blanket for Shavasana and kind of like create a little nest for yourself. If there's any extra bits and pieces that you want to grab, feel free to grab them now. I've just posted the link to the playlist in the chat. So feel free to head to Spotify or to follow that link and to open it up. And then you can press play as soon as we start. So the first song is kind of like an ambient kind of song for grounding, all that sort of thing. So that'll kick us off in the right spot. So 202, what do you reckon? Should we get cracking?
Yeah, I reckon.
Make that big. Amazing. So grabbing any props or anything that you wanted to grab, block, cushion, whatever, and get started or get settled into your position. And I like to start on the back. So let's start on our back again for this practice. And let's try coming into Supta Baddha Konasana today. So Supta Baddha Konasana is reclined butterfly. So the soles of the feet will come together and the knees will draw out wide. Now, if you've got quite sticky hips and you'd like a little bit of support, this is where your cushions or your blocks will come in handy. Just placing them underneath your thigh so that as we lay down and we rest for a few minutes, it's not pulling too much on the hip joint. If at any time that just feels far too much, bring the knees back together, step the feet as wide as your mat, and let the knees knock into the center, what's called constructive rest pose. So either soles of the feet together, knees out wide, or feet wide, knees dropping into the center. Whichever one that you like, come on down onto your back, get nice and comfy. And just choose a position with the arms that feels good as well. So you might either rest the hands on the body to feel a little more connected, or you might look to reach the arms wide or overhead to invite in a sensation of spaciousness in your body. And with the eyes closed down, just making that choice with the arms and noticing how wherever you place the arms and hands kind of has a subtle energetic effect or sensation. So tuning into where you'd like to be and how you'd like to feel. And start to take a few slow and steady breaths here. Big breath right into the belly. And then let it go, breath out. Once more like that, nice big breath in, right into the belly. And then a steady, slower breath out. And then just allow the eyes to close down if they're not already. And start to pay particular attention to your breath. So you'll begin to send it just a little deeper down into the belly. And notice any sensations here as you start to breathe a little slower and a little smoother. Sometimes there might be an almost immediate calming effect when you start to slow the breath down in this way, but it might not happen quite so quickly, so just take your time. Never attaching any sort of want or need to an outcome, just gentle observation, just watching the breath and watching any sensations that arise. And we're going to practice practice pranayama, which is a breathing technique called samavriti breath, which means equal breath. And I'd like you to imagine it like a pendulum swinging one way and then the other. So it's nice and slow, nice and smooth. And there's a gentle hover at the top of the breath, like when a pendulum reaches the very end of its rope, and then back the other way before we hover again at the bottom. So I'll move us through the first few rounds, and then you'll do a few on your own, and then I'll draw you out of it. So take a big breath in, fill up. Clearing breath out, let go. Let's breathe in together for 4, for 3, for 2, pause, hover gently at the top. And then exhale for 4, 3, 2, empty at the bottom. Breathing in for 4, for 3, for 2, pausing at the top, and out for 4, for 3, 2, empty at the bottom. In for 4, 3, 2, pause, and out for 4, 3, 2, empty. Continue now, your own breath, your own pace. Just a couple more rounds on your own. And I'll offer you just a little bit of space to continue to follow the breath without mind, interruption, or release. And just notice the way that it feels. Your attention to the felt sensation of the steady breath. Just a couple of rounds. Releasing any control of the breath. Just allow yourself to rebound back into a natural and organic rhythm. And before we begin to move together, we're going to set your peaceful sankalpa, which is an intention for your practice there. And it can be absolutely anything at all. It might be to move from a place of compassion. It might be opening up space with less judgment. It might be simply gifting yourself with 60 minutes of time. It's just yours to move, to breathe, to feel good in your body. Whatever you choose, whatever your intention is, we seal it together with a nice big breath in and a clearing breath out. Beautiful. If the knees are still wide, use the hands to gently guide them into center. While all me hugging the knees in towards the chest, giving yourselves a nice big squeeze. Maybe take a gentle rock from side to side, feeling a massage through the base of the spine. And from here, let's find the backs of our thighs straight away. Let's start to rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. Just take a couple of rocks, enjoying a gentle massage down the length of your back. And then nice and slow, we'll make our way to tabletop position. So you might cross over the shins or shift the legs to one side. And you'll come to stack your wrists underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Moving now with this steady connection of breath that we've established through our cat and cow. So in your inhale, tip the belly, draw the chest forward, draw the shoulders back. And then use your exhale to round through the spine, tucking your chin towards your chest. Moving now, guided by your breath, it might be faster or slower than mine. Remember, inhales will dip, exhales will arch. And again, it's a really nice time to either close the eyes down or just keep the gaze a little bit softer. Notice how the body is feeling. For me, my hips are real sticky today, and my might start to move a little from side to side, shift the weight forward and back. Just noticing how it feels good to open up a little bit of space in the body. We'll take a couple of breaths here. There's no right or wrong. Just kind of explore any sort of flow movement. And then nice and gently, we'll make our way back to a neutral spine. And as we do, looking down at your left hand, I'd like you to turn the top of the left hand down, so all 5 fingers point back towards your knee. And here, you might have quite a generous bend into the elbow, or you might be able to straighten it out a little bit. Any amount, doesn't matter how much. From here, we move through cat-cow. Inhale, dip the belly, draw the heart forward, stretching the front of the wrist. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Just one more on the side. Inhale, dip the belly, heart draws forward. And then exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Beautiful. Back to a neutral spine. You can flip the left hand over and then switch it up. So the top of the right hand comes down now. All 5 fingers come back to the knee. And it might feel different on this side. You might be able to straighten out more or less. For me, it's less than the other side. And then use your breath. Inhale. Cow pose, with the belly, draw the heart forward. And then exhale to cat, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Just one more time. Inhale to the belly, draw the heart forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Beautiful. Nice and gently come back to center, unflip the hand. From here, I'd like you to send your weight back towards your heels. We're going to reach our arms out in front of us, palms will face down. If it feels super uncomfortable to sit on your heels, feel free to take a cross-legged seat. We won't be here for long. We're going to start to open and close your hands, kind of as quickly and as strongly as you can. So I'm going to come to the camera so you can see me. I'm just opening and closing, nice and quick, nice and strong. And pretty quickly, you're going to start to feel this in your forearms. I know for me, it's almost immediately. So keep it going, nice and quick, like you're flicking water off the hands. We've got 5, we've got 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Well done. Shake it out. Rolling out through the shoulders. From here, we'll make our way to tabletop. Stacking the hands up to the shoulders. Notice if your hands are a little more warm, a little more alive. Spread the fingers nice and wide, like as wide as you can. Grip into the fingertips like you're trying to grab handles of your mat. And then tuck your toes. Lift your knees and send the hips up and back to your first downward facing dog. Now in down dog, we've got our feet about hip width apart. And you'll start to pedal out gently through the legs. So bend and straighten into one leg at a time. And if you feel quite tight in this down dog, take a little bend into your knees. And then tilt the tailbone upwards, like you could press the ground away through the hands. Good. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Nice and gentle. Let's walk the hands to the back of the mat. Meet our feet in our forward fold, Uttanasana. Now really take a generous bend into the knees, like the belly is resting on the thighs. And then grab a hold of opposite elbows and let the head and neck relax and release. So what we're doing is we're folding deeply. The bend in the knees is going to help us not to pull on the hamstrings or the lower back. And then you're using your upper body and the weight of your head to really deepen your fold. So take a little shake of the head, no, take a nod, yes, let it feel good. And just drop into one more breath in. Release the arms, relax the shoulders, breath out. Nice and slowly we'll roll to stand. Keep a soft bend into the knees, allowing the spine to peel and unravel. And at the top, we'll sweep the arms up and overhead, palms touch. Exhale, guides hands into heart center. So we're standing nice and tall, rounding down through both of our feet. Inhale, breath, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale to fold forward this time. Take a nice generous bend in the knees as you go. Now from here, halfway lift. So bring your fingertips to your shins. Take an inhale and straighten the arms so the chest comes parallel to the earth. You're going to draw your shoulders back so the chest is proud, the heart is beating forward, and Otherwise, you'll set the knees down and untuck your toes into a modified plank. Take a big breath in, shift yourself forward so your shoulders are past your wrists, and then hug the elbows in, or lower to the belly, let the elbows raise the ribcage as you go. Good, well done. From here, bring the fingertips wide, so you want the fingertips off the sides of your mat, and you kind of want to prop yourself up like you've got little spider fingers or like a cupcake under your hands that you don't want to squash. So rather than palms flat, we've got a little bit of lift here, propped up through the fingertips. You're pressing the tops of the feet down firmly and you're squeezing your butt. Inhale, lift the chest for our rolling cobra, and then exhale to lower down nice and slow. Good. Twice more here with breath. Inhale, lift up, elbows high and light, shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, lowers you down to the belly. Last time, inhale, breath, lift up, find a bit of space. And then exhale to lower all the way down. From here, hands underneath shoulders. We'll press ourselves back to a child's pose. But let's set it up. You're going to bring your knees as wide as your mat. Your big toes will come to touch. Sink the hips back towards the heels. Before you soften into your child's pose, keep the left arm reaching forward and then dive the right arm underneath the left arm. So you're allowing the side of the arm and the side of the right of the face to relax down to the mat. So it's kind of like a twisty shoulder opening shape. Yeah, beautiful. Good. If you feel like you'd like a little more here, you can bring this left hand behind the low back into a half line. So left hand can sweep behind you to find the low back for a deep opening. But feel it out, whatever feels best for you. Just one more breath in. And one more breath out. Well done. Nice and gently. Let's press down through the left hand to unthread the right arm. Reach it forward, and then we'll simply switch it over. So the right arm stays reaching forward. The left arm dives underneath the right, palm facing up, so that we're laying on our left shoulder with the left side of the face relaxing to the back. And then just like before, you can keep reaching the right arm forward or bring the right hand to your low back if you like that variation on the other side. But feel into it. Go with what feels best for you. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Beautiful. Pressing into the right hand to unthread the left arm. Reach it forward. From here, stay in this child's pose and shift a little weight up so you can tuck your toes underneath and then some weight back down towards the heels. We're just taking a little stretch of the soles of the feet. You might like to move a little bit here. A little sway of the hips from side to side to work a little deeper into the soles of the feet. Good. I feel like to bounce my hips a little bit. Find a nice sweet spot. We'll just take one more breath in and one more breath out. From here, downward facing dog. So shift yourself forward to all fours. Toes are tucked, so we can lift the knees and send the hips up and back. Well done. Now from here, come right up onto your tippy toes. Bend into the knees and look forward and start to make your way to the top of the mat. So you might take some little baby steps. You might take one big step, whatever feels best for you. We arrive there together, taking a halfway lift. Remember, chest parallel to the ground, shoulders back. Exhale to fold it deeply in half. Inhale, rise to stand. Reach up, look up, guiding the palms to touch. Exhale to draw hands into heart center. Let's pause here. So I'd like you to step your feet as wide as your mat. And then you're going to turn your toes out just slightly. So just a little bit, about 45 degrees. From here, hands at heart center. We'll start to sit our way back and down, taking a deep bend into the knees. And just making sure the knees are tracking in line with your toes. Now draw your belly button in and up. Squeeze your butt and see if you can sink down just a little deeper. You've got it. If you want more here, reach forward. Nice active fingers, shoulders draw back. Big breath in. Well done. Nice and gently, let the hands land to the earth. Lift the hips just a little. Keep your feet wide and step just your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Good. From there, we'll lower our left knee down. So we've got our right foot as wide as our mat, and our hands are on the inside of the foot. Now, if you're feeling quite sticky here, again, this is where you might find your block or your book, bringing it under your hands to lift you up just a little bit. What I want you to think about, you're going to squeeze your left butt cheek, you're going to ground down through your palms or fingertips, and you're going to pull your heart forward, shoulders draw back, opening the groin and through the hip. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, start to straighten the front leg and shift the hips back any amount. It might not be much, just feel into the space of the hamstring. We're just going to do that twice more. Inhale, re-bend the front knee, sink the hips, draw the heart forward. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg any amount. Last time, big breath in, sink the hips, draw the chest forward. And then exhale, straightens the front leg and slides you back. Beautiful. This time, inhale, re-bend the front knee. We're going to pause there. I'm going to turn to face the camera so you can see my foot a little clearer. So our right foot is still as wide as the mat. Can you see me there? Probably not really. I'm just going to switch my foot around. So my right foot is forward. I'm going to flex my ankle super tightly, like I'm drawing my toe up to my knee, so that I can roll onto the knife edge blade of the foot, but keeping the ankle nice and tight. And this might be where you stay. This is going to start to open up a little deeper into the front hip. If you'd like a little more, if you're feeling fairly comfortable, bring the right hand to the right thigh. Start to press it forward just enough, just a little bit, just what feels good for you, and peel back your top shoulder. So you're combining a little bit of the twist. If that doesn't feel good, stay with the hands facing straight ahead, keeping a nice big flex through our front toes. Let's take one more big breath in. Big breath out. Well done. Nice and gently guide the front knee back into center. If you used a book or a block, pop it off to one side. We're going to ground down through both of our palms, tuck our back toes under, and slowly lift the back knee. So we're in this active lizard lunge now, but not for long. The back leg is super strong. I want you to lift the kneecaps, the leg fires up, and then ground your left hand, peel your right fingertips open, reaching towards the ceiling in a wide, simple twist. So in this simple twist, we've got a little more space, so you might sink the hips down just a little, and then peel back your top shoulder, opening up more and deepening your twist. You've got it. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the right hand back to the earth. Now here, I want you to press the ground away, draw the belly in. We're going to send the right leg up and back to our three-legged dog. So nice and strong, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. You've got it, nice work. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to your nose. This time we step the foot in between the hands and lower the back knee down. Inhale, breath reaches the arms up and overhead for Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Now you're going to press down into your front foot, lift up just a little. I'd like you to interlace your fingers and then place both hands to the top of the right thigh. Good. Now we're lifting up a little bit here. We've got a little bit more height than what we need, just so that we can squeeze our left butt cheek on. Squeeze it tight, keep it active, and then pressing into your front thigh with the palms, start to sink down just a little deeper, any amount. You're using the press of the palms to lengthen the spine, to draw the shoulders back and down, and we're squeezing our butt cheek to protect the hip as we start to open up just a little more. You got it. One more breath in. One more breath out. into our half splits. So again, if the hamstring feels super sticky, grab your hook or your block, whatever you need here, underneath the hands, just to give yourself a little bit of support. Now we're flexing the right toes, we're drawing the right hip back towards you, left hip forward a little bit, and then you can start to fold forward any amount that feels good. Just maybe release a little through the head and neck. And if you're like me, your hamstring, your back body is sticky and tight, so sometimes it's going to be a little bit strong. But notice that steady breath that we cultivate. Slow, steady, smooth breath. And see if you can use it to smooth yourself just a little bit. So take one more breath in. One more breath out. Nice and gently pop your props to one side if you use them. Low lunge. We'll re-bend back into the front knee and reach the arms up just for a lengthening breath in. As you exhale, reach the arms out nice and wide, looking for a nice big circle with the arms, just so you can round them down, framing your front foot, tucking the back toes under and lifting the back knee. All we're going to do from here is look forward and step our left foot up to meet our right at the top of the mat. Yeah, nice work. Now feet are about hip width apart. Let's find that halfway lift. We get to the shins, chest forward, shoulders draw back, and then exhale to fold deeply apart. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up, look up, guide the palms to touch, and then exhale, gather the hands into heart center, pausing here. Just giving yourself a moment. That was a lot of information to take in. Just know, in this moment, eyes closed down or ears stopped, that none of the technical ins and outs really matter that much. What matters most is this felt sensation. What you're feeling now in your body, the space that you're creating, physically or mentally. So releasing any ideas of doing things right or having things perfect, just enjoy what you feel, the sensation of space. Take a big breath in.
Day by day.
Big breath out. Eyes closed. Once again, let's step our feet as wide as our mat. Toes will turn out just slightly. Beautiful. Hands to heart center. Start to slip your weight back and down into your heels. So it's a nice active squat position. Now you're squeezing your butt. You're drawing your belly in. Most of the weight should be in your heels. See if you can get down just a little deeper. Very good. One more breath in. A little deeper on your breath out. Good. Nice and gently, hands will land to the earth just for a bit of support so we can step our right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Yes. So left foot forward, right leg back. Let's lower our back knee down.
We have a
capacity. Just make sure you've got your left knee stacked over your ankles. So a nice strong 90-degree angle here. And you might find your hook
We have a
or your
capacity.
block. If the hamstrings are feeling a little tight, if the hips are feeling a little tight, using them underneath your hand. Now remember, we're squeezing our right butt cheek and we're pulling our heart forward through a big breath in. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg any amount. Remember, it doesn't need to be much. Twice more. Big breath in. We're flossing through the hips, drawing the heart forward. And then big breath out, lengthening through the hamstring. Last time, big breath in, sink the hips, pull the heart forward, and then exhale, straightens the front leg, slide back. From here, re-bend into the front knee, and then just like before, we're going to turn the left toes out just slightly, back leg is nice and strong. From here, right hand is down. We've still got a wide stance. Left fingertips will start to peel open into our wide and simple twist. Now in this twist, notice if the front knee wants to wing out. Can you hug it in to stack over the ankle? And then notice the back leg, if it's a little floppy, can you kick the heel back so the leg is super strong? You got it. One more breath in. Big breath out. Nice and gently, left hand lands down. So we've got both hands on the ground. And from here, we're making our way back to three-legged dog. But I'll give you a handy little tip. What you're going to do is press the ground away so much so you feel a doming in the upper back, like our cat pose, almost like an arching through the spine. Come as high as you can on the ball of the back foot, create as much space as you can, and then do your best to send the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Amazing. Take a big inhale breath. Exhale, knee to your nose. Step the foot between your hands and lower the back knee down. Now it's a big step. If it didn't quite get in between the hands, shuffle the foot forward so the knee is over the ankle. From there, we'll reach the arms up and overhead into Anjaneyasana, our low lunge. Good. Now, the stability in this shape comes from our front big toe. I want you to press that down, and then your right butt cheek, squeeze it on. Lift up out of your lunge a little so the hips will lift up as we interlace the fingers, and then turn the palms face down onto the top of the left thigh. Take a breath in, lift through the chest. As you exhale, squeeze your butt, start to sink down a little deeper into your lunge. Twice more like that. Inhale, lift up a little, right butt cheek squeezes on. Exhale, sink down a little through the hips. Amazing. Last time, big breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful. Inhale breath, let's reach the arms nice and high. Exhale, start to send the hips back, start to straighten the front leg, getting ready for half plank. Or half splits. So remember, maybe there's a block underneath one, or you've got two blocks underneath both hands. Whichever you need. One will do the trick, you don't need two, but two can be handy. Just to bring the ground a little closer. And then stay nice and active through the front legs. Flexing the toes, we're lifting the kneecaps, the thigh is on. And then we're pressing the heart forward towards the toes, toes back towards the heart. Just a couple of slow and steady breaths here, releasing through the shoulders, releasing through the jaw. Offering yourself a sense of space and release. Doing the pose itself is one thing, but how we exist in the pose is everything. So offer yourself a little bit of kindness and space here. One more breath in. One more breath out. Let's pop our props to one side. Rebending into the front knee. Reach the arms up and overhead for low lunge. And then draw that nice big circle. Reach the arms back behind you. And then down towards the earth. Tucking the back toes underneath. Picking up the back knee. Look forward, top of the mat. Step the right foot up to meet your left. Good, well done. Take a halfway lift. Draw the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to forward come. Inhale, rise to stand or reach up, look up, guiding the palms to touch. Exhale, fold forward, nice and gently, over soft knees. Good. Take a halfway lift, chest forward, shoulders back. Exhale to fold, plant the hands, carefully step back to high plank. Then just like before, it's your choice. You can keep the knees lifted or step the knees down and untuck. Shift your weight forward, hug the elbows in, and lower to the left. Take your time, nice and slow. Good. Now this time, we're going to reach the arms back behind you. So your hands are next to your hips, your palms are facing down, and your thumbs are pointing outward. So palms down, thumbs outward. From here, press the tops of the feet down to the earth, feel the kneecaps lift, squeeze your butt cheeks, and then inhale, exhale lowers you down to the belly. Last time, inhale breath, lift up the highest here, and then exhale to lower down. Good, hands underneath your shoulders, slide back to Balasana, child's pose. Knees nice and wide, hips sink down towards the heels. Offering yourself a little bit of space. We'll just take a couple of slow and steady breaths. The shoulders relax, the jaw be soft. Knowing that you can rest here anytime that you like. Any moment you need to stop and pause to feel the practice in your body. Nice, yogis. Let's take one more breath in and one more breath out. Well done. Nice and gently. Feel free to rest for as long as you like. Otherwise, downward facing dog is where we need. Just a little more to do here before we start to slow it down. Good. Finding down dog as you're ready. Inhale, raise the right leg high, three-legged dog. Now, just like when we're stepping back, we want to create space when we step forward. So come high onto the tippy toes of the left foot, press the ground away firmly, draw your right knee to your nose, bring your shoulders over your wrists, and then do your best to step the foot in between the hands. Again, it might not make it. If it doesn't, shuffle the foot forward, so you've got your front knee stepping over your hips. From there, we rise to stand for our present lunge. Just like our low lunge, the back of the knee. Yeah, if it's wobbly, heel to your front foot just a little wider so you've got a sturdier foundation. And then hands to hips. Press down your front big toe, so your right big toe is pressing down. That's your ankle point. And then squeeze your left butt cheek. That's going to offer a bit of stability. So we're pressing down and we're squeezing. From there, the arms reach up and overhead, lengthening through the spine, but softening through the shoulders. Good. Take a big breath in. Take just a little deeper breath out. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, ground the back foot, open out the arms for warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Now look at your feet, line the heels up in line with each other. The back foot is about parallel with the back of the mat, and your front toes are pointing forward. From there, sink a little deeper, and notice if the front knee is caving in. Can you press it to the right and align with your pinky toe? Feel the hips open up. Good, you got this. Soft shoulders, big breath in, big breath out. Straighten the front leg, left hand to left thigh. Reach the right arm up and overhead, our reverse triangle. So this is a big side stretch. We're leaning backwards, we're pressing down our front big toe. Taking one more breath in. Exhale back to warrior two. Breathe into the front knee, arms open. Good. up and into your chest. Now you can take a few different levels with our tree. If you're feeling a little wobbly, bring your left big toe to the ground and your left heel to the inside of the thigh, like a little kickstand. You want more of a balance challenge? Bring the left foot to the left calf. If you want more still, use your hand to guide the left foot up to the inside of the right thigh. Make sure the foot isn't on the knee joints. You want to arm or below, and then hands tight. Good. Now in this shape, find a spot to look at that isn't moving. Focus your awareness and your attention there. And as you do, notice all the little shuffles in your standing foot. The wobbles, the shapes, all these ways your body's learning to catch you here. Pretty bloody cool, if you ask me. Get a little taller through the spine, move the shoulders back and down. You got it? One more breath in. One more breath out. Now do your best. Draw the left knee to your chest first, nice and slow, and then softly land the foot down to the ground. You got it? Amazing work. Shake out through the legs. Inhale, breath, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, breath to fold it gently forward. Good. Let's take a halfway lift. Bring the fingertips to the shins. Exhale to fold. Plant the hands and step back to your downward facing dog. Both feet step to the back of the mat. Hips lift up and back. Good. Now spread the fingers wide. Grip into the fingertips. Let's take a unifying breath in. And then clearing breath out. Last side to go here. You've got this. Inhale, send the left leg nice and high. Three-legged dog. Now once again, come high onto the ball of the right foot. Press the ground away. Hug your knee to your nose. Bring your shoulders above your wrists. And step the left foot as far forward as you can. Good. If you didn't quite make it, shuffle it forward. And it might be nice now to look between the legs. Make sure the feet are about 50 feet apart. So you might widen your stance here. Think train tracks rather than tightrope. From there, crescent lunge. Press down into the feet to rise to stand. Now let's find our stability. Bring your hands to your hips. Press your left big toe down firmly, the front big toe. Squeeze your right butt cheek on. A little soft bend in the back knee to keep your spine tall. And as you feel ready, reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, get down to the floor. You got it. Just one more inhale. Exhale, ground the back foot. Open out the arms. Warrior two. Now I'm lining up the heels. Feel free to shuffle the feet a little. Back foot parallel with the back of your mat. Front toes point straight ahead. Our arms are opening wide and we're drawing our front knee to the left in line with the pinky toe. Back leg is strong and straight. Just one more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Now flip the front arm. Right hand, right thigh. Straighten your front leg as you reach the left arm up. Lean a little back for our reverse triangle pose. Big breath in. Exhale back to warrior two. Breathe into the front knee, chest to back. Now inhale, reach forward. Exhale, left forearm, left thigh. Right arm reaches up, either just reaching for the ceiling or reaching overhead, palm facing down, bicep next to the ear. Now remember, I want you to press down through the back foot firmly. Sink a little deeper into the front knee. Make sure it's stacking over the ankle. And then really reach through your top fingertips. Get that nice big side stretch. Be mindful we're not being too heavy in this bottom arm. Just one more breath in. One more breath out. Well done. Reverse triangle, just like before. Press down through your front foot. Right hand, right thigh. Left arm reaches up for a breath in. Exhale, we windmill both hands down to the mat. Sit onto the ball of your back foot. Look forward. Step to the top of the mat. Right foot steps up. Good. Halfway lift. And exhale. Inhale, we rise to stand. Reach up, look up, guide the palms to touch. our tree pose on the second side. We're going to shift our weight to our left foot this time, and then gently draw the right knee towards the chest. Just like before, choose your level. You can use your big toe as a kickstand, guiding the right heel to the left calf. You can bring the foot to the calf itself, or use your hand to bring it a little higher to the inside of the thigh. Now remember, focused gaze. Choose one point straight ahead. This time, if you want a little more, reach the arms up and overhead, lengthening through the branches. Shoulders soften back here. Good, yeah. Little changes seem to make things a little more wobbly, but notice all these ways your body is learning to catch you here. Good. It's all feedback. And all takes it step by step. Let's take one more breath in. One more breath out. Bring the hands back to heart center. Nice and slow. Bring the right knee to your chest. And then softly land it down. Nice work, guys. Inhale, breath. Reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, breath. Fold forward gently on the hips. Let's take a halfway lift. Heart forward, shoulders back. Exhale to fold. From here, plant the hands. Step back to your high plank and then lower the knees down so you find tabletop position. Wrists under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Good. From here, inhale, dip the belly, draw the heart forward, and then exhale, rounding through the spine, bring your chin to your chest. Twice more, flush it out. Inhale, breath, dip the belly, heart forward. And then exhale, breath, rounding through the spine, chin to chest. Last time, best yet. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. From here, bring the knees together. Big toes touch. Sit the weight back to the heels. And for this variation of child's pose, you're going to drape the arms back behind you with the palms facing up. Now, your forehead can touch the ground, or you can place your prop under the forehead if it feels like the ground is a little far away. But what I want you to focus on doing is releasing or relaxing through your upper back. So you're letting your shoulder blades spread apart, letting the shoulders completely relax. And you might even feel a gentle pressure point. We've got our third eye on the ground or on our prop, which is a nice space to press into. So you might roll the forehead gently from side to side. I feel like for me that feels real good. See how you go. And just tap back into this slow and steady breath. Gentle inhales and soft, smooth exhales. Like a pendulum swinging or like a wave coming in and out of the shore. Notice the tidal rhythm of your breath. Let's just take 3 more here. And 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Nice and gently, we're going to make our way into a kneeling seat. So you'll press yourself up. If sitting kneeling like this feels really not great in your body, please feel free to take a cross-legged seat instead. Otherwise, you might sit on a block or a cushion if that feels good. Just give yourself a couple of moments to find your seat. We won't be here for long. I'd like you to draw your shoulders back and down. Find a little lift through the center of your chest. And then interlace your fingers behind your back, suctioning the palms together. You're going to draw your shoulders back and down. Start with a bend into the elbows, and then see how it feels to straighten through the arms any amount, lifting a little more through the center of your chest. It might be quite strong, and if that's the case, really take your time here. If you feel like you've got quite a bit of space, you can bring the fist down towards your toes, pressing into the toes to lift up more, but really take it where it feels good for you. Nice and gentle with the shoulders. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. done. Nice and gently releasing your grip. If you're not already sitting on your sit bones, we're going to make our way there, shifting our weight to one side and extending the legs out in front of us. So moving into a forward fold here, it's called Paschimottanasana in Sanskrit, and this might be where your book or your cushion is going to come in handy, particularly if you feel yourself kind of leaning back or it's hard to keep upright in the shape. You're going to place your book or your cushion or anything else that's shaped that way underneath the sit bones to tilt the pelvis forward just a little. Now we're going to flex our toes firmly, draw the belly in, inhale breath, reach up through fingertips, and exhale breath, lead with the chest as you fold forward. Good. And not too long here, just a couple of breaths. For you, your shape might look a little more like this. Please take this wherever feels best for you. But if you are a little more upright, rather than thinking about grounding through the spine, can you think about pressing your sitting bones back and your chest forward? So you're trying to lengthen through the spine as much as you can. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Nice and gently drawing yourself back up through center. If you popped yourself on a prop, remove it out from underneath you, pop it to one side, and we're going to make our way down to our backs. If you've got blankets or cushions for Shavasana, make sure they're nice and close nearby you now. Before we go down there though, shuffle yourself forward, make sure you've got room to come down, bring the hands to the tops of the shins, use your inhale to lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and your exhale to round through the spine. Just one more like that. Inhale, lift through the chest. And then exhale, round through the spine. Good. This time we're going to lift through the chest. Pause here. Release your grip. Reach the fingertips forward. Do your very best to keep both feet grounded to the earth as we slowly peel ourselves all the way down onto our backs. One vertebrae at a time. If you feel this one point that feels super hard, pause there if you can. And then make your way all the way down. Well done. Hug the knees in towards your chest, take a big squeeze. Let's release the hips with our figure four stretch. Left foot grounds to the ground, right heel kicks to the ceiling before placing the right ankle on the top of the left thigh. So you're going to press the right thigh forward, feel the hinge square off. That might be quite enough of a stretch. If you'd like more, reach the hands through and find a grip on the back of the left thigh or the front of the shin. It's up to you, either grounding the left foot down or reaching through to find a little more. Keep a big flex through your right toes, ankle tight, and then shift a little weight to the left. Notice if that feels like a deeper stretch. Soft shoulders, steady breath here. See if we can find that slow rhythm again. 4 counts in and 4 counts out of each breath hold. Relaxing through the shoulders, rounding down the tailbone. And just one more big inhale breath. Big exhale. Nice and gently release the hands. Release both feet down to the ground. And we'll switch it over. Left heel kicks towards the ceiling to place the left ankle to the top of the right thigh. Use the left hand to press the left thigh forward. Again, you might just pause here. If you wanted to take it deeper, reach through, finding a grip on the back of the right thigh or the front of the shin. Keep a strong flex through your left toes and maybe a gentle rock towards the right. Nice, slow and steady breath here in and out. Let's just take one more big breath in and a big breath out. Nice and gently releasing your grip. You're going to place both feet down to the mat. Bring your arms nice and wide to a T, and then just start to windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. Just find a real gentle twisting through the spine. Good. The next time the knees fall over to the left, just pause there. If it feels like it's quite enough of a twist, just letting the knees fall as they are, please feel free to stay. If you'd like more, lift the knees back through center, pop the hips to the right-hand side of the mat, bring the legs together, bending the knees, and let them both fall over to the left. So you're stacking the legs one on top of the other. This will just be a deeper twist. Good, shoulders are soft. One more big inhale breath. Big exhale. Nice and gently back through center and over to the right hand side. Knees will fall over. Any variation that you found before. And the gaze can fall wherever you like as well. You might look straight up or over either shoulder, whichever feels best. Slow and steady breaths here. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Nice and gently back through center. Let's cuddle both knees in towards our chest. Give ourselves a nice big squeeze. Take a gentle rock from side to side. We'll start to make our way to our Shavasana now. So as you're ready, the legs will extend out nice and long and the arms will extend out nice and wide. If you'd like to use a cushion under the head or a blanket over you, please feel free to create your little nest now any way that you like. If you'd like to join me in a seated meditation instead, please feel free to come up into a seat, whichever you like. We'll just spend just about a minute or so here, softening and restoring after our physical practice. So if you're laying on your back, take a little tuck under of the tailbone to lengthen the spine and a little tuck of the shoulder blades to lengthen the chest. And if you're with me in a seat, just find a lift through the center of the chest. You might shift the pelvis forward and back a couple of times to find your center of gravity. And the palms can either face up for a feeling of openness and space, or you can face the palms down to feel more grounded and more connected. And together, let's take a deep and unifying breath in. And a clearing breath out. And really what I'd love for you to do here is just release any sort of unnecessary tightness or tension. So notice the forehead, can you soften any tension in the jaw, the neck. The shoulders really relax. Arms are relaxed all the way to the fingertips. And the belly is lovely and soft, just feeling that gentle rise and fall that comes with breath. The hips are grounded. The legs are relaxed. No unnecessary tension. As you offer yourself this chance for space, you might bring your gaze up to the center of your eyebrows, keeping your eyes closed, just for a point to focus your awareness on. And continue to allow the breath to move. This time, no control, no slowing down. Just allow the breath to follow its own natural and organic rhythm. Before we carry on with the rest of our day, just take this moment to offer a bit of gratitude for yourself. To feel the practice in your body. After 60 minutes of vinyasa yoga together, we've created space physically and mentally. We've built strength. We've offered our body and our minds a bit of softness, a chance to release and a chance to relax. We've created this opportunity for a deeper sense of connection, which I think is pretty special. So just take a Final few slow breaths here. Feeling a sense of gratitude for your personal yoga practice. And if you still have a little bit of time, if you still want to chill out in Shavasana or in your seated med for a bit longer, please feel free. Take this opportunity to feel into this beautiful energetic aftermath of your practice for as long as you like. If you've got stuff to do, things to carry on with, start to invite a little bit of movement into the body here. A little wriggle through fingers, wriggle through toes. You might reach the arms up and overhead, take a nice big stretch. And if you're choosing to come out of your practice now, meet us up in a seated med as soon as you're ready, or a comfortable seat, I should say, cross-legged or kneeling, whichever you like. Bringing hands to touch at heart center. So this mudra with palms touching at our heart center is called Anjali Mudra. And it's a symbolic gesture of gratitude and of connection. So as we find it together here, let's seal our practice together with a deep and unifying breath in and a clearing breath out. Guide your thumb tips up to your third eye, that space just in between your eyebrows, as we bow our heads and say to each other, Namaste. Amazing work, guys. Well done. Really well done. That was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling good. Just as always, if you have any questions or you have any requests or anything that you'd like, please let me know or let Eleanor know, and she can get in touch with me and we can make it happen. I was going to say as well, moving forward, if you perhaps wanted to leave your camera on, I really don't mind at all. I can offer different cues, or I can kind of see where you're at. It's a little bit hard to offer personalized cues as you know, it's a little bit tricky through a computer. But if you get a different idea of where we're sitting at in our practice, please feel free. No one else is watching and I'm not even really watching that much. Just gives me a little bit of a gauge. But if you're not comfortable with it, don't worry about it at all. Just an idea if you wanted to. Yeah, thank you so much, you guys.